He walks back street of Madrid, goes to the British embassy and says, I now want a job at MI5 because I'm one of the most valuable spies for the Nazis. So he got rejected, and was like, okay, I'll take matters into my own hands. So he then becomes the most valuable spy for Britain during World War II. Fourth time, he's walking along and he walks up the steps, but this time he goes into the German embassy and he goes, I hate the Brits. I want a job for the Nazis to spy on Britain. And the Nazis are eyeing him up, and he talks about his love for the Führer, the love for the Third Reich, and how much he hates his new inspired hatred for Great Britain. And the Nazis end up training him up, giving him little tasks, and he keeps proving himself, learns how invisible ink works, ends up recruiting multiple agents inside of Great Britain. So he builds his way up. He builds up a network of 27 sub-agents inside of Britain that the Nazis believe are true, but it's all his own imagination. All these different agents that he would create stories from that they were doing. So Juan Puyol, the Spanish chicken farmer, the most important moment in World War II was D-Day. So as D-Day was happening, Juan gave so much fake information, he convinced them that D-Day was going to happen in Calais. So Hitler and Himmler were getting these reports from Juan. They thought the war was going to happen in Calais, so they sent some of their most important armies to Calais. Then the D-Day happens, and Juan was so convincing, even with these fake reports, that Hitler gave him the Iron Cross. So he's the only agent to get both an Iron Cross from Hitler and an MBE from
No
the king.
way.
So they say that when it comes to D-Day, the most important day of World War II, the three most important people were Eisenhower, who looked after the US, I think Montgomery, who looked after the Great Britain, and Juan Puyol, this Spanish chicken farmer, is supposed to be dead. So his final last act was to fake his own death in 1949, and he lived in a bookstore in Venezuela. So the Nazis would never know where he was.
That's insane.